I'm Dedori, mascot of Damyang, place of bamboo.
I'm Dali, mascot of Damyang's most important product, dalgi.
Gumsang Fortress is one of 3 fortresses in Honam. It is located at Sansong Mountain, a boundary between Gumsang, Damyang in Jeonnam, and Suncheong in Jeonbu.
Gumsang Fortress was designated as the provincial treasure and later was changed to a historical site in 1991. It was managed as an important historical site, but later it was abandoned.
However, according to old records, Gumsang Fortress used to be a huge fortress.
A story about embankment in Gumsang Fortress.
Gumsang Fortress was known to be built in the Samhan period or the Three Kingdoms period. According to Goryo's Hajolyo, it was rebuilt in the 6th year of King U in the Goryo period and named Gumsang. Because there's a record of which Charade of Mongol was stationed in Danyang in the 43rd year of Gojong in the Goryo period, there may be a possibility that the fortress was already built in the middle of the 13th century. Later, the name Gumsang Fortress reappeared in Taejong of the Joseon period. It was one of 12 fortresses in Jeolla and Gyeongsang, which were rebuilt in 1410. In addition, Sejong Shirok Jiriji told the location, size, and facilities of Gumsang Fortress. Shinjung Dongguk Yeoji Seongnam said that the fortress of 9,018 chok and 13 chon surrounded Mount Chuol, and inside it had Yeondong Temple.
When the Imjin War broke out, the fortress was repaired as a strategically important location for national defense. Gumsang Fortress was built on top of the mountain in Damyang because it could take time for people to wait for reinforcements while fighting against the enemy. Therefore, Gumsang Fortress might be managed as a mountain fortress with the possibility of a village castle. After the Imjin War, Ibam Fortress in Jangsong, Joksang Fortress in Muju, and Gumsang Fortress in Damyang are known as the 3 fortresses in Honam. They were constantly repaired.
According to old records, the fortress had outer and inner fortresses, a gate, a secondary fortress, and a watchtower. Inside the fortress, government offices, military facilities, and other facilities were included. There was a huge warehouse with lots of rice, along with 10 buildings of government offices and a military facility. 4 gates faced in different directions, and they were the only entrances surrounded by cliffs. It had a strategically perfect location. In addition, enemies couldn't look inside the fortress because of the tall mountains around it. Because of these characteristics, this fortress was the center for civil soldiers, along with Namwon Fortress in the Imjin War. And in 1894, a huge battle took place, so all the facilities were burnt down.
When you climb up the top of Gumsang Fortress, you can see Mount Mudung, Mount Chuol, and Damyang Lake.
Due to the restoration project in 1994, the 4 gates were restored. Wenam Gate was renamed as Boguk Gate and Nenam Gate as Chungyong Gate.
Damyang is planning to restore the fortress wall while building old government offices, military facilities, and the folk village,